Bruh. I got you. So, yeah, let me... Blink calibration webcam. Okay, hold on. So I could set up eye detection, or I could just use mouse. Yeah, honestly, I'd rather just use the mouse. I'd rather just use the mouse. But you know, what's life without a little bit of experimenting, you know? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, blink calibration. So, how the fuck? I mean, that's... Well, would you take it at this angle? Because I'm not changing this camera angle. Well, you know. Hold on. Alright, webcam. Yeah. Okay, so you don't even want to detect my webcam. Okay. That's fine. I'll just use left click. That's fine. That's alright. I'll just use left click. Let's go with me. Alright, I got you. Okay. Yo, boat was good. Burn mind. Hey, Raker.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
Hell yeah. I
asked
can't
you
even
for
see
your name,
myself.
But sadly, you got no mouth to speak with, or
Oh, sorry.
hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way.
Okay, so I'm just eyes.
See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
Boom.
Ooh, well, look at that. You're a blinking genius.
I get it. That's clever.
Special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or that's a better word. Notion? Better word than that. A premonition.
I love a premonition!
Worth pulling up.
I love a premonition.
Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you.
Oh, that's the deadly
to see
premonition.
Gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent
Zach,
city.
this boat reminds you of the cult
She
classic
ain't.
Jaws.
I eat seagull for dinner again, and you... Well... we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me.
I gotta tell you, I don't think I need to eat anything.
Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Hey, you gotta stick it to the man sometimes.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, it's alright.
Ooh. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright?
You got it, boss.
Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works.
Well, surely the jump from like a baby
Alrighty
to
then.
child is going to be like
I hope
pretty
he's
big,
ready for
right?
this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And don't
Okay.
be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
Hey,
The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
not if you're Rod Gilbert on Taskmaster.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
Boom.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it too.
How is this memory one? Goddamn, we're on the fucking sand. Oh, God.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Sounds like a plan.
You see that big spiky plant over there?
Nope.
That's called agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that.
Oh, we will.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
The bird. He took it away! No! Oh.
Okay, go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
Boom.
We have to
Fucking
make him
better.
do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. It would really be something to see how he grows.
That would be fucking adorable.
Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
Make sure my little ass keeps doing it, like at 12.
What was that beep?
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
Boat! Let's fucking go.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Oh, he's looking good.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah. I'm worried that might have something to do with it.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
You got a big expectation of this little shit, alright? If he can fit into that car.
Do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
Who are you?
You're right. No.
Boat! Boat!
Okay. You know, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Whether he's smart or not. As long as he's happy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, of course. But I still think he's going to be smart. I can just tell.
Hey, I'm just fucking with the cloud boat.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was.
Oh, what are we drawing?
Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
Boat!
Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this.
Oh, that's a good drawing.
Okay.
Or
I
painting.
understand.
That's a painting.
Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Yeah, it's looking good. Fro. Fuck yeah.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what you have in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Hey, I can't draw worth of shit, but let me tell you, I made a lot of tile sets in ASAP, right? Anyone can use that shit. L. Van Beethoven.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
Where was he living? Was he living in like Russia where being happy in public is banned?
He made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach.
Yeah, I could definitely believe that.
I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him.
That's typically how being a child
Human
goes.
suitcase.
No, that's just being a child. I don't. You don't have to phrase this
Okay,
human
Benny.
suitcase.
Are you ready to see something really special?
Oh, you fucking bet.
I just don't want him to get attacked. Richard.
Yo! Look at this fucking run.
We can't keep him. Can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him.
Oh, you guys are stuck with
But-
him.
While he's here, I say we call him Ernie.
What's good, Ernie?
Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet. I think someone
Hey,
likes his new cat.
Hey,
Richard,
What?
his cat.
Yeah, I just mean, for now. Of course, we're not gonna keep it.
Right. I believe that. I know where this is going.
hey,
For now,
get
honey.
get some Benadryl and some allergy meds. You're gonna fucking need it. All
Another
right?
thing I'll just say quickly. You build up a resistance to allergies over time.
No, you
So what
don't.
you're allergic to
No,
now
no, you
doesn't find
don't.
allergy
This
shot that you're allergic to.
flooding does not
It's like a
work
human
on
allergy
everyone.
Shot full of love with one eye. Just considering.
I just know a month from now he's gonna be sleeping on my pillow and I'm not gonna be breathing.
Okay, that you need to start closing the bedroom door from now
I'll be
on.
breathing.
You just said that.
Okay. All right. He can sleep on my pillow. Fair?
You can't control which pillow he sleeps on, and also you need you're not gonna build up a resilient a tolerance to it. But you can build strategies like closing the door to the bedroom. All right. Hey, my guy, Ernesto.
Now play the C major chord I taught you.
You got it.
Remember?
Boom.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
I
Now,
like
what
the
about C minor?
cat.
You remember how to play that one?
Absolutely not.
Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Hey, I'm just telling you, you gotta get the Benadryl or some allergy meds. I'm cheaper than hiring movers, trust me. I'd believe it.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Egypt is fucking crazy.
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Greece or Egypt? Yeah, probably Greece. I think that place is nicer.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen. Man, I gave you some unfortunate genes, didn't I? Luckily, Mom gave you some good ones, so yeah, let's hope they balance each other out.
Hey, don't worry. It's going to be like the worst rolls possible. Boom. Bro, days are never getting marked off on that calendar.
Wait, is that... That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
Hey,
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Sure, but you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task. She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea. I think that's
he's a good
Mysterious
one.
woman you're talking about? I hope you're not in love with her.
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to be fun. stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
That's a good one, Richard. Yo, Ernie. Oh, let's fucking go.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Cat.
Don't worry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Just focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Help wanted careers. Who knows?
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on
Yo,
the
he's so much bigger.
They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Cat. No, Ernie. What the fuck? Ain't no way, bruh.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't go to your head, but yeah.
Ernie's so
Please.
big.
Look, Cat, no. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
I mean, I will tell you, like, if the cat doesn't take to the litter box, I don't know how you train a cat to do fucking anything, right? Because, like, all of a sudden, one day, Goober just started using the litter box. Now, he's not, like, great at covering his poop or pee. But he did start, like, he's never had an accident outside of it. So, like... and he just started doing it. I didn't train him or anything. He just started doing it. This is like a fucking miracle.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
You got it.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
I would imagine he would. Unless he has, like, dementia. Okay.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Oh. That's fucking fire. God damn.
There you go, buddy. Keep
Ernie!
a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
Least surprising cat maneuver.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Hey, that is a very positive way to tell us to fuck off. I like that. Ooh, baby.
Ernie,
Ernie.
buddy,
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinus says we're eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, we gotta find
No,
Ernesto.
I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty!
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie, kid, come to Papa. I know you're mad about last night, but this is ridiculous.
What happened last night?
Aww,
What?
Richard.
Well, if you survive that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's take this seriously, okay?
Richard.
One eye, the predators come up on one side and he doesn't even know. Okay? Let's take this seriously. Ernie! Come on, dude!
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a
Oh, Ernie!
Please, boy.
And you're sure about that?
Oh, he piped up.
Uh-huh. And that was based on... Say that one more time.
Pee hole distance.
Whole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
That's not how you determine the gender of a cat.
I couldn't really tell.
What are we talking about then?
That's how you tell if a cat.
Still not understanding how you let
Yeah.
No. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
Yeah.
I realized you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay, that's funny. That's really witty.
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house.
Yeah, that's
It's just
fair.
not sustainable.
Hey,
Put them outside or something. Find homes for them.
yeah, we gotta take some in for work. See if any coworkers are in need of a cat. See if the shelter has any space open. They won't. They're gonna be overrun because they're always overrun with cats. But you know, you gotta do what you can.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it. Are you able to pick up a new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleons of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
It's extremely expensive, right?
No. Can't put a
Visit Australia.
And it's stupidly big.
You could pick. Well, I mean, Australia's pretty nice. You could pick somewhere better though. Well, you know, I was playing the piano a little bit ago, so there is a bit of rhythm gaming. And I had to stay in rhythm with the metronome. I have a feeling the wolf got the kittens, which is unsurprising. Okay, fine, I'll blink.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex.
Alright, let's
But
ride.
just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
What the fuck? The fuck is that?
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Yo, Crimbus.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
This shit fire. Oh shit, the counter finally fucking like went forward. Holy moly.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket.
You're gonna need more than that wrench, I'll
2
be honest.
washers on each screw. So that means we need 8 washers. We have 9. Where the hell are the washers?
Yeah, where'd they go?
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
That's
Everything is wrong.
no. That's how you win at Taskmaster. Dude, that's how you win at Taskmaster, alright? That is not something you want to discourage. He found the 0. Oh boy, what are we moving on from Hot Wheels and dinosaurs?
Full by the time I come in there.
That's fucked up.
Anymore. We're getting rid of it.
Okay, we kept the boat. Let's fucking go.
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
The fuck? Jesus. It's like my participation bowling trophies.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. 5 minutes ago, I'll drive it back and you up there.
My house. Not.
Hey, it is what it is, you know? That's moving for you. Hey, on the bright side, your cat probably wasn't mauled to death.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
That's not fair, Chloe.
That
You're not
she's
fair.
making a great point.
You're not fair.
The Playscape has a great catalog of JRPGs. She's making a great point.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
You got it, boss.
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
You got it, boss.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Because my mom told me
You
to
know,
fuck
if
off.
you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Oh, I thought you were gonna, like, moon me.
Oh, shit. I think I gotta go. But, try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
Boom.
What the hell? How did he do that?
Better.
Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
Oh boy, I'm about to fuck this up.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize.
This is
I was
really
always
fucking
raised
fast.
a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
That is pretty rad, yeah.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
I could hear him
Okay,
talk
more
about
wine?
that for hours.
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Yeah, what a shot.
The wonders of archaeology.
The class is world history.
Oh my
name
god,
is
I'm
Mr.
falling
Isaac.
asleep.
The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Yeah.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Dear weird neighbor kid, we are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to me ever. Okay, you got it, boss.
This is a quote. I want each of you
Those
to
who
write
cannot
down,
remember the
not
past
doodle on the
are
sidelines,
condemned
not
to
stare
repeat
off
it.
into space.
Boom.
Okay. Now I will go on to the next slide.
That is one of the few, like, good
Hello.
things you can learn in
Tell
history.
me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh yes, of course.
Hey,
Come on, dude. Help me out.
yeah, what do you... Hey,
Come on.
boom.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is.
Give or
I
take
prefer
there.
you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next.
You Mr. Isaac!
Do not keep an accurate account of the past. We are destined to embarrass ourselves
You
in all
broke
sorts
my
of
no
ways.
talking rule, but I asked you to,
Now,
so
on to what you
I guess
all
I'll
been
have to let
waiting
you
for.
live.
Grades.
Grades!
Assessments. 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work. 20%. That's work.
I think the assessments percentage should be a little lower than the classwork and participation, but that's just my 2 cents.
I will give you a moment to write this all down.
That's just my 2 cents, though. I feel like highly valuing assessments leads more people to just fuck off and then show up for the 3 quizzes and tests that matters. But you know, people will do what they want anyways.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
Conchesters? What the fuck is this?
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Conchesters? The fuck? A new contestant has approached. Oh, let's fucking go. Barnacle, shrimp, lobster, and clam dunk? Holy moly.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle.
Yo, look at that drawing! Holy shit!
Whoa!
And we got some fucking bagel bites?
You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
Hey. Yo, look at that droid!
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough.
Look at that droid!
I look so ugly.
Oh my
Ugh.
god, you look great. Look at that droid! This fuck. The tickle stick did 19 damage? Jesus. Okay, the spear doing 24 makes sense. Alright, use bait. Come on. Do it for the one time. Okay, you're not gonna use the bait.
It's called a magnet school.
The fuck is a magnet school?
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
Okay. Oh, we're going to a prep school? Oh, hell no.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
This place seems pretty nice,
Sorry,
though.
he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry.
Yo, look at that
If
painting!
he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem.
Holy moly.
Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John McDonald?
I understand he's very difficult.
Yeah.
Hey, he had a farm.
That's the word I use.
Taciturn. Yes. People have described me that way, if you can believe it.
Oh, I would never say that about you.
Thank you. I wouldn't either.
You seem very warm. Very caring.
You don't have to add that. To be honest, that's just kind of weird. Bach! The well-tempered clavier, 48 preludes and fugues.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there. And a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try. And we can see if you start enjoying it.
The fuck is that, bro? This is like some shit Stunk does in Sound Voltex. I'm like, what the fuck?
Just like to see you really rise to the occasion. Just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age.
The fuck
I
is
wouldn't be
this?
working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Crumple? You bet.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
Let me chuck this out the window. Yes!
Oh my god, Benny! What are you thinking? You could have killed
I want him to throw it out the window, okay? I thought he was gonna huck it out there, not throw it in front, alright? I wouldn't have thrown it in if I knew it was going in front. I was hoping he'd huck it out the window. No, that would be littering. But, you know, I mean, it's over a bridge, it'd be fine.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Hey. I tried answering the phone. That's bullshit. Hey.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let's talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man, did I just cause a fight with your parents?
Yeah, they were gonna fight anyways.
Sorry, dude. But you should also cherish these moments. My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it. But now I actually miss it a lot.
Hey, that's life, you know?
So basically, across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types.
Of course, yeah.
So we gotta be leaning on lobster a lot more in these reef battles. Then, once we get to the trench, we'll be facing what they call craniate types. So chondric types will be what we need.
Right, yeah.
But we haven't even gotten any of those yet. Anyway, it's all pretty complicated, so we can go over it in history class tomorrow. But listen, I definitely don't want you to play without me. But if you do end up playing without me, spend as much time as possible in the Red Reef, because that's supposedly where you can find these chondric types, which we're for sure gonna need. But we'll talk more tomorrow, okay? Okay, I gotta go.
Okay, so you want me to grind in the Red Reef. You got it.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice,
I did not remember
would
that.
weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes,
Hey,
that's a she,
Mr. Kid.
head of a crocodile,
Over here.
fur of a
What's
lion,
poppin'?
see,
Yes.
and the body of a hippopotamus.
You got it. After
would
my,
not say
I'm
that
going
to
to
her
sneak
face.
and you.
Now,
What the fuck?
as you can see, she is ready to devour.
Want
any
to
of the
get me in a
deceased who do
picture
not pass
at
judgment.
feeling
Sort of like me with your weekly quizzes.
Can't read that.
So I am not
Oh,
quite
there
sure
we
why
go.
I don't hear more frantic script
Ew,
right now.
why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Yeah, you got it, boss. It was a good drawing.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, well, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean, this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. I like that.
Hey, that's it is how it is, you know.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Jury's still out on that.
How are you fun to turn the lights off?
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
The Richard is my man, dude.
Benny, I said turn the lights off. Not just Mom.
Richard is my man.
It's supposed to be nice.
Benny, damn it.
Benny, turn those lights off.
Anybody? Mom wants the light. Benny, we want the lights off.
Richard, that's the fucking goat. Oh, I'm definitely sneaking out. What the fuck?
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I'm a sticky for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Okay, this is kind of
Or
fire.
To get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game.
That's not how
But I
like
also
games
think
work,
that if it
though.
was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever.
Hey, some people call them shits a fruit.
You're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most, which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
Hey, that's good. You see these fucking
So
stars,
this
bro?
has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Hey, he's at least trying, you know?
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night.
Hey, I
You're
wouldn't
already
have slept
feeling
in
sick,
bed
aren't you?
anyways.
It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. We're going to be there soon.
Yawn.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
The fuck? Anyways, let's ride. Hey, I never claimed to be able to play piano. I beat the farewell medley though.
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's enough.
Hey, I beat the farewell
So,
medley.
Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes?
Hey, that plan sounds horrible.
As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? Alright.
Hey, sounds like a plan.
I really want to thank you and your mother for coming all the way out here. I know it was quite the drive.
How far is this drive?
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know.
How long is this drive?
You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
I mean, I'll be honest, they're also not very kind to people who are really good at something. Like, you fucking... Play big, be great, the playscape.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
Bro, what year is this taking place in? Because, like... If it's like, you know, 30 years ago or something, I mean, he could get by working at Walmart for a while.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Hey, you got it, boss. You got it, boss man.
a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a while means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, over an hour drive for some schools, a load of baloney. Just sign me up for fucking Bob Jones University.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Can I help, Game Maker? Actually, I want to make a damn thing in Game Maker. I'm fucking toast. I made so much shit for the tourney. Boat! Let's fucking go! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Let's fucking go! Boat. Boat. Yo, this motherfucker does hockey? Holy moly!
Hey, D! Dinner's ready.
Hey, yo, Big R! I'll be out in a minute!
You hear me?
What's he doing?
He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
Gustav Klimt? Okay, those are kind of fire. Hey, Fluff. Alright, time to draw another boat. Oh my! Yo!
Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
God damn!
What about his piano?
Oh, he doesn't play much anymore. You have to see how good his guys can.
Let's go with that for dinner.
I mean, if he'll let us. You know how shy the kid is.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Let's fucking go! That's a fire drawing!
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad in tears.
That's fucked up. I bet that horse portrait was fire. That is pretty fire. That is pretty fire. This seems weirdly... What grade is this? Because this seems weirdly toxic to be grading art. That's also really fire. Art school application? Oh, Jesus. Do not... Just go to regular school. Oh, that's a fire drawing! Hey, our art school is not the play, I'll be honest, but you know.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists.
Boom.
And although I've hired to
This is so
teach you,
fucking crazy!
it is a sham.
The fuck?
There is no teaching art.
Yeah! That's why I don't get art school!
Don't just sit there slack, jawed. Make art, you ponies!
That's why I don't get art school. There's like... What do you teach? Oh, yo! Ah, yes, sir!
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Oh, I like the perspective. the sausage head. You don't know what kitsch means, bro.
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
You fucking bet it is. Oh, we going abstract?
There you go, Mr. Bryn.
Ooh.
Feel it.
We going modern?
Oh, you fiend.
That honestly, that is kind of fire. I ain't going front.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here.
Well, what have I done here? Or who? Well, who am I?
You see, he has
I'm
reached
Mr. Bryn.
down
Okay.
deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
That is kind of fire. The long forehead was better, but this is kind of fire.
I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear a talent like these may soon be swept away by a whirlwind. It becomes difficult putting one foot in front of the other when they are no longer touching the ground.
Okay, so next step is I need to find a rich billionaire who wants to commit tax evasion so that they can buy this piece of art for like, you know, 100,000, then get someone to appraise it for like 50 million, and then then he can donate that piece of art and do it as a write-off because the valuation is 50 million. That's the next step, is find a billionaire who also wants to commit tax evasion, which the overlap is pretty high.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
What was a good flag? Thank you for the 22 months. Wash and
I know that
fold.
lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
The opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you
Big
to
Elba?
cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an alley cat. Elba Pressenhuber is not in the business of the arts. Elba Pressenhuber is in the business of business. And you, child, you are no businessman. You are an artist. Live like one.
Hey, he is, let me tell you. Fucking starving. Got to pull an unironic muscle man recently, just had some great free food. Let's freaking go. Okay, so you're like going back through your life, and each time you blink it jumps forward in time at variable degrees. The cliff notes: Benjamin was born, they had a cat, the cat got eaten by wolves, he was piping up with his neighbor, then he failed his piano school audition, and now he's doing art more. There's the cliff notes. And also this game is like linked to blinking, but A, I don't want to be pressured like that, and B, the camera feature was not working, so we're just using mouse cursor.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
I can't even read the terms and conditions. The fuck? Now, I will say, this reminds me, this is like a one-to-one recreation of the office at my college. The room that I went in at the college campus when I was signing up for classes. Fuck this, dude.
Now look at that. You've crumpled my contract. Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got talent. But what's talent?
Boom.
Okay, that's it. Get out of my office. You know I'd call security if I thought you were actually a threat. But what are you going to do? Paint me to death?
Exactly. Stanley Parable. You know, I have not played Stanley Parable. I will one day. I will.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are.
Is that Swad Butter? Holy shit. Hey, cheers, my man.
Ah, this is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master, where will you fly? May I suggest somewhere abroad? This American air can be stifling. Ah, now what to eat? If we both only get appetizers, I can afford to go Dutch. Otherwise, I thank you for the dinner.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I was gonna say, where the fuck can an artist live? Like, affordably. Do not go to China. Do not go to China. But yeah, I'll play the Stanley Parable one of these days.
Honey, stop. Is that a Benjamin Brin?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
How the fuck would anyone recognize an artist in the wild? Smell? Alright, well, that's how you'd recognize, like, a Smash player. Let's fucking go. We got rich.
Important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star and how bored we become once it's settled. Keep rising, Benjamin.
Hey, I'll work on it.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all.
The fuck?
Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now.
Hey, I can show up. Fuck it.
Just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there.
Bro, I just fucking, like, put shit... I put stickers on a painting, like...
You're just gonna get back to work, okay?
Like, I just put stickers on a canvas, bro.
But that's enough from me. Now,
Hey, Chip.
you'll hear from the person who I believe was the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak.
Hey, I'm here.
I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny, you ready to come up here?
Yeah, sure. Hey, I like my mom.
Go on, B. Say something.
Boom.
What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Yeah, well, you know, I get the stage fright.
I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous.
Isn't that the usual, like, turnover rate of a successful artist? like, isn't that, like, the usual turnover rate?
You are a snake. You are a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you are a little tease.
That one's kind of fire.
The world that Benjamin Brin is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Brin is silent because Benjamin Brin is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing! The world has forgotten you, Benjamin! They have moved on! And I have moved on too. You have broken my heart.
Hey, have a good one, I guess.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell ya. I think I'm selling the house.
That's fair.
He's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
Yeah, that's fair.
I hope you understand.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. You can also downsize because the income isn't as high. I mean, I get it.
Take whatever you want. With your
Oh,
mother
let's
gone,
fucking
I'm
go,
hoping to
Bolt.
finally live without all the clutter.
I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did.
She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
Book of manuscripts. Boom. Oh, that's a fire one. Boom. Boom.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny.
Yeah, ain't that fire, dude?
It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Okay, maybe that's a little weird, but also it's sentimental. So like, you know, you were also her husband, so that's fair.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
How? Hey, Chloe,
My
what's
God,
happening?
I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable.
Right?
I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I
Yeah,
mean,
the art
all
world
those
is
little
weird, right?
drawings you did. Remember when you still drew my portrait even when I begged you not to?
That shit was fire.
God, you were such a little jerk back then.
That shit was fire,
I kept
dude.
that drawing, you know?
Yeah, you better.
God, I bet it's worth quite a bit of money now.
Hey, we always are looking to make a profit.
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music.
Yeah, she was fire on the
She
on
was
the keys.
a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess.
Yeah, she was fire on the keys.
Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Hey, Oh my god, the 1-year-old man, Brit, let's fucking go.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's
Let's
happened.
fucking go.
I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck.
Was good, Ferryman. Oh, we finally make it?
Woo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are.
Hey, what's happening, Captain?
Well, hello, sir. If I realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul.
Yeah, I
mean,
got you.
Sure,
I got you.
Scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, internationally renowned painter?
That's crazy, right?
The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, yeah.
Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man.
Yeah, pretty fire. Pretty fire.
Would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Hey, honestly, it was going pretty well until the cat died. Overall, I gotta say pretty happy, though.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
That place was fire, yeah.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer?
Yeah.
Or an accountant?
Well, one of them probably paid the bills more, but she was definitely a composer. That's what she did in her, like, downtime as, like, her main job. I don't know, but, like,
His
ideal
mother
composer.
was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
Hey, both very
How would
good
you
careers, I
describe
gotta
her
tell
as a
you.
Teacher, more encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion.
Taskmaster?
Or more like a taskmaster.
Well, if Greg Davies was here, he's pretty demanding. Bro, I was talking about Taskmaster like fucking 5 times during this game, so that's a good ploy. Well, you know, she was encouraging in like a demanding way, so I'd say more positive encouragement.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within. How about that neighbor girl? Huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love? Now be honest here.
I don't fucking know.
Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
I don't know, but the star said stay here, so I guess first love. That sounds good. Yo, it's lighting up.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball.
True,
staying
true.
up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
True, true.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great
she didn't
musician.
give up on him.
But little did
Like
she
on the
know,
music front, sure.
She just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year.
That sounds kind of fire.
In that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But, for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor.
I don't know why he went to
who
art school.
launched his
Still,
work
though.
into the national spotlight. But be quiet. Hold on. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing. For it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scum dog!
Hey, you might need to bark a little bit.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Hey, how's Greg Davies?
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds.
Alright.
They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper.
Alright.
And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, I don't think I lied in the Q&A. Those seem pretty ambiguous. Anyways.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that?
What does that mean?
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Hey, this place looks nice. Where's Freddy Function
Don't
Bear?
think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right.
I don't know what he blinked past.
That I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
I don't know what he did. What do you want from me?
But it's too late for that.
What do you want from me?
We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
What do you want from me?
So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
Hey, I've just been clicking the mouse button.
This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy.
Okay. God. Bro, I tried to get the fucking thing from the bird, dude. Hey.
Not this.
Okay. Yo, Ernie!
Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you...
Okay, fine.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius.
Hey, Wolfman, are you gonna like handhold me, or
So I asked him,
can I skip past it on
what
accident?
about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
I get all this. We need to move.
Okay.
This. Stay here.
Yeah, I've been wondering about this shit.
You're here on that phone call.
I don't know. But he stopped fucking walking. I think the plans didn't go to fruition.
I'm getting it. Hello?
Hey, yo.
Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh, what is it?
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
How is that my fault?
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane.
Ernie.
I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Okay, yeah, this one is Ernie in the litter being eaten by like a wolf or something. I got this one at least. This one seems self-explanatory. I still don't know what's up with the phone call. This one I think makes enough sense. Yeah. Yeah.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying
Yeah,
lesson.
don't keep cats outside!
Being alive wasn't enough.
No, the lesson should be don't keep cats outside!
To make yourself sensational.
That should not be the takeaway.
Richard?
The takeaway should be don't keep your cats outside.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
That should be the lesson.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
I'm not worried about who you...
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found her yet.
I mean, this seems pretty important, to be honest.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
We can focus in. Make sure you stay engaged.
I'm gonna keep it a $120, you might want to hear.
I mean, what's the point? What's the point?
What do you mean?
Hey, I'm trying here, alright?
What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay.
Well, you gotta try.
Let's not say that. Okay?
Yeah.
We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I see.
I don't.
You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
Oh, hey, there's that tree.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you?
Yeah, put him out of commission for like
Sicker
a year.
than healthy kids are supposed to get. Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it.
Oh, baby. What the fuck?
Well, hello, Benny.
Alright, let's type hello world.
It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
Because you could type on a typewriter? Oh no, because you were typing music. That's pretty wild.
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
IDK.
Story of who you're going to become, okay?
IDK. The Great Life of Benjamin Brine X. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home. Raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her families, took a job as an accountant. Okay, I was like, don't make me type that whole shit, goddamn.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you?
Yeah, ain't that a fire read though?
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
It is true.
First love? Okay, Benny. And you know,
That is true.
we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because
The constellations were fire that
another
night though.
wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child.
You are going to be in there for
Oh!
about 30 minutes.
We getting a CAT scan?
So try to get comfortable.
Oh, 30 minutes? Is this a CT scan? What the fuck?
You're doing great, buddy.
No,
Just a little longer
CAT scan ain't,
today.
well, no, CAT scan ain't that long. I guess it depends on the type, but no, CAT scan ain't that long. What are fucking scans are there, like an MRI? Who the hell is checking out groceries?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was your story the other night.
Yeah, that shit's
No,
fire.
no, I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Holy fuck! I couldn't type this much about my life. Oh my god. This shit would be boring as hell.
Can't.
Go in there and tell me you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B.
Richard!
Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great.
Right, right.
I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised
Fire
by loving
opener.
parents in a quaint village by the sea.
Fire opener.
Certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words.
Reads like Dickens.
That is true. It is a very well
Really
written
just
piece.
Very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
Hey, have a good night, Big R. Benjamin Bryan was a loser. He was the worst Bryan to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. Well, I mean, what more can you do, right? He just laid down and died. Aw, rats. Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? Like, if... Like, what are you gonna do, right? Who the hell is taking this thing on, right? Like, who the hell is taking this thing on?
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now.
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna wait with you, okay? I'm going to hold your hand. You feel that? That's me. That's your mom.
Hey, I can hear it. I can't feel it, though. Anyway.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Hey, true. Boom. Alright, we got the lock on the door. Dude, Richard is so chill. That's the GOAT for real. Hey, sorry, let me hit that. Alright, let me get some pills with my Sammy. Drink the drink. Hit that up.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now.
Richard.
Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too.
Richard.
I said screw you too.
Richard.
Yeah, man, that's all I got.
That you make Richard mad. Ah, jeez. Hey, Chloe.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous.
This is a
I don't know if
pretty
you're
good
embarrassed
fake. I gotta
about
give
our
you that.
night at the beach together, so you're avoiding me, or what? But I just wanted to call to say I really don't appreciate being lied to. And it's not that I need your help in history class.
Hey, there's some red shit growing out of my wall if you want to come over and see it.
And I just pretended because you were clearly really lonely and you had no friends. And it was my New Year's resolution to be nicer to people.
Right. Appreciate that.
So, I just wanted to say that you've reminded me why I wasn't nice to people in the first place. And I wish I never met you. And goodbye forever.
Hey, have a good one.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life.
Hey, bro,
out
where's the
here.
pack of Miller High
I
Life?
feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano. Just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. Once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Hey, I'll try. Fuck it. You need some Miller High Life with you, but you know.
Is that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
IDK. Hey, what's poppin'?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Hey, you got it. Okay. Alright, let me hit the red button. Okay, fine. Let me eat my sandwich first. Let's take Tuesday's pills, drink the juice, we'll hit the button. No fucking way. Ernesto? Was good, Ernie? How the fuck are you alive? My man. In brackets, woman. But my man.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Ernie the fucking goat, though.
Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
Getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
That's
What? I think she more than deserves it.
that's expensive. That's pricey, but hey, God bless. Get whale soon. That's fire. Yeah. Let me eat my sandwich. Let me take my pills. Let me drink my drink. Let me hit that button. Listen.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Hello. Man, we gotta get a better wall in here. The mold is growing really rapidly.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Hello.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what What are you looking at?
The sky.
Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
Okay, fine. God. You want to watch Orange or something?
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm going to leave.
Yeah, can we
Close your
put on
eyes now,
blue?
okay?
They're playing so much red from the TV. Can we get some blue in here? God. Dear weird neighborhood kid, you are my first love. Love, Chloe. Hey, we're piping up. Alright, let's eat the sandwich, let's drink the drinky, or take the pills, drink the drinky. Alright, you don't want to drink it? Fine. Alright, you don't want to press fine, I'll just listen. God.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on.
Richard!
I'm waiting.
Oh, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable.
Richard!
Yeah.
Fucking killed
that
it.
Was pretty good.
That's my fucking goat, Richard. Alright, let me hit the button. Alright, you just want to choke on the pills, whatever, dude. Alright, no sandwich, maybe button, no drink, no even listening there. We still can't play blue. Yeah, Let me eat my Sammy. Let me get my pills. Let me get my drink. Let me get the button.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You might need a Halls.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny. Just close your eyes.
Okay, fine, boss. You got it.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
Hey, dying at a young age from a disease is a pretty boring story.
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
Alright, so is it Elle or is it his mom?
I should go get ready.
Yeah, make yourself look presentable.
Don't worry. We got this.
I'm just a pair of eyes, so...
I think.
Hard for me to look much better. Hey, what's poppin', champ?
There she is. Wish me luck.
Hey, good luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
Hey, sounds like a plan.
You know, I never told you how much I love your story.
Hey, what's good, Ernie?
It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11
Yeah,
years.
let's get a different perspective. Yeah.
The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him
That
forget
shit was
the
kinda
great
fire.
life he already had.
That's
How
true.
he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
Hey, Ernie. Thanks for to pick me up.
She accepts.
Oh, thank you,
Close
God.
your eyes now and keep them closed.
Hey, you got it.
She's gonna let you in.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going square.
Go on.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
That was good.
I wanna be somebody.
Hey, big ups to Robert Hellworth.
Me 2.0 for you.
Big ups to him. Oh my gosh, Goober. Jeez. Okay, fine.
You're gonna feel the same way I do. I'm gonna say I love you before you say I'm gone. When that chance comes through, I'm gonna prove you wrong. In a market, in a desert, you'll remember why you came here. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, gripped tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not. You wanna make some money, And without him, you'll be thinking he'll have pictures in his wallet. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, tied to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not.
That's a lot of Davids. Jesus, that's almost a whole line, like a whole page of Davids. Anime lovers, anime zero lover. That's my goat. Holy shit, we finally made it to the bees. Oh my lord. There are too many names here. Like, I'm trying to read it, but there's too many names to do that accurately. Oh, my goat, Bob. Yeah, Kickstarter backers. Quite a list, I gotta tell you. Sean Bean. How are there two Matthew Hollingers? There's two Jason Murphys! Yo, Steve and Steven? No way. Oh, yes. Hey, you're welcome for playing. Michael Cream Cheese. Let's freaking go. Yeah, that was good. Pain. Yeah, it was good. Not super big on. Actually, I'm not very big on like sad stories in general. I'm not huge on young kid dying from disease story, but you know, hey, sometimes you gotta get the delivery across, I suppose. That's good though. That was good. Glad I finally played this. Ernie was a good cat, tell you that. They kept letting the fucking guy out though. Of course the kids are gonna get eaten by the wolves. Like, Jesus. Alright, very good. I'm glad that lasted about as long as I expected it to. Which is about 2 hours. Pretty much to the dot, good lord. Choose Grease. Yeah, goober. Yeah, well, I got nothing else tonight. Probably just gonna go watch some Taskmaster, to be honest. I'm at series 16 now. I've injected so much Taskmaster into my life over the past few months. Good lord. There's you. Oh jeez, Goober shocked me. Goober gave me the old shock. Well, thanks for watching. Have a